The car glides past in silence, no smoke, no roar, just the soft whisper of tires on wet asphalt. It feels like the future arriving early, clean, hopeful, almost too perfect. And that's when the question begins to hum beneath the quiet. What did it cost to make this silence? In the 2010s, electric cars became symbols of salvation. Cities choked on smog, climates grew angrier, and the promise was simple: swap gasoline for electrons, and the damage slows. Showrooms gleamed with white light. Ads spoke of purity, of zero emissions, of a planet finally allowed to breathe again. For many, buying an electric car felt like voting for tomorrow. But far from those quiet streets, the story kept going. In deserts and jungles, the earth was opened. Lithium flats shimmered under merciless sun. Cobalt mines stretched deep underground, where hands worked in dust and heat, pulling minerals from ancient rock. These metals, essential, invisible, were the hidden heart of every battery. Each mile driven in silence carried echoes of picks striking stone, of water diverted, of landscapes reshaped. Scientists and critics began to ask uncomfortable questions. If a car emits nothing while driving, but demands so much before it ever rolls, is it truly clean? Reports clashed. Headlines argued. One study praised massive lifetime emission cuts. Another warned of toxic waste, of batteries discarded too soon, of recycling systems not yet ready. The debate intensified. Supporters pointed to progress: cleaner energy grids, longer-lasting batteries, new recycling breakthroughs. They argued this was a transition, not a finished product. Gasoline cars, after all, had a century-long head start. Every technology begins imperfect. What mattered was direction. Skeptics pushed back harder. They spoke of mining communities bearing the burden of green ambition, of rivers drained, of emissions shifted, not erased, moved from tailpipes to distant power plants and processing facilities. Sustainability, they said, could not be measured by silence alone. The tension peaked in a single realization. This wasn't a battle between good and bad. It was a mirror. Electric cars forced the world to confront a deeper truth: that there is no such thing as a consequence-free choice. Every solution carries weight. Every improvement demands responsibility. The real question was never whether electric cars were perfect. It was whether humanity was willing to keep refining them, ethically, carefully, honestly. And so the silent car passes again, no smoke trailing behind it. But now, the silence feels different, not empty, not innocent. Instead, it sounds like a challenge, an invitation to do better, not just drive cleaner. If this story made you think, like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps these conversations moving forward.